a.m. till 9 p.m. Pick up sliced Dietz and Watson's Deli Meat, freshly made Italian bread, and Lewis Dairy Milk.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, good morning to everybody jumping on our Facebook Live this morning.
What's up? Good morning.
Again, make sure you download the Bill and Jessica podcast right on our free app. All right, right in your app store, download the Power app, top left-hand drop-down, click on podcasting, and you can listen to segments from our show at any time. All right, it's also up on our website as well. Baltimore police believe Tara Savannah Payne's death was accidental. No threat to the public.
Oh, wow.
Very sad talking about the missing girl, who was found.
That's a shame. She's so young.
Lived in Ocean City, worked at Mackey's in Ocean City. Baltimore police said Monday they believe Tara Savannah Payne's death was accidental. 26-year-old went missing in the early morning hours of March 23rd after a night out celebrating her birthday. Police believe that she had fallen into the water along Boston Street. After a 2-day search, divers found her remains in the water near Canton on Thursday afternoon. Police said her death is not considered suspicious and there's no threat to the public. The medical examiner's office will release an official ruling on her death. A vigil was Monday night at Southern Provisions at 5 p.m. So, very sad. A lot of people knew her in the area, so.
Sending prayers to her family.
Yes, absolutely. There's new data out about the vaccines. Apparently, they're saying now that one dose of the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine was 80% effective in preventing COVID in the CDC study of healthcare workers. So, they were talking about how you got to get the 2-shot or whatever. The second shot apparently will take you over like 95% or whatever. But the Pfizer and the Moderna about 80. Which is pretty significant because then that gets me thinking like, well, does that mean they're just going to go down to one? You only need one? Because most vaccines, once they hit like a 60%, you're good. That's what most vaccines do. You get 60% effective. I guess they're not taking any chances with the coronavirus, but.
Wow, that's some good news, though.
I don't know. Definitely good news. Definitely good news. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Some sad news out of Philadelphia. Man shot, killed inside a food court at Philadelphia Mills Mall. Suspect is wanted. Hundreds of people were inside the Philadelphia Mills Mall Monday evening when shots were fired in the food court. Police said the 21-year-old man was shot multiple times in the chest and pronounced dead at the scene. Happened around 5 p.m. in the 1400 block of Franklin Mills Circle near the mall's orange entrance. Action News obtained the dispatch calls that were recorded just moments after the shooting. Police say it all began with a fist fight between a large group of people inside the former Franklin Mills Mall. Part of the fight can be seen in the security video, and you can look that up online from a food court shop. It was posted on Instagram. Workers clear out as people begin to run away from the fight. Action News is told the victim posted a video on social media before the shooting, sharing that he was going to be at the mall. Action News also learned that the shooting victim is the adopted stepson of the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office, detective.
Oh, gosh.
No other injuries were reported. So, again, thoughts and prayers in the wake of mass shootings across the country. The shooting proved to be a terrifying experience for shoppers who left their shopping carts behind and ran. The mall was put on lockdown as officers searched for the gunman. The mall remained closed for the rest of Monday night. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of the shooter, which they have not caught, is asked to call police 215-686-TIPS.
Terrible.
So, just crazy. Some good news out of Maryland. All Maryland health departments will receive doses of the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine this week. All local Maryland health departments will receive doses this week, according to Governor Larry Hogan's office. The governor's office said allocations would be increased by 91% this week. Every health department will receive 200 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, except for Prince George's County, who will receive 600 doses. This is in addition to the other vaccine doses the local health departments will receive. Last week, it announced 11 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be distributed this week. That's coming from WJZ, and Larry Hogan was sharing it on Facebook, his Facebook page, and the Johnson & Johnson is the one shot.
Good deal.
That's the one shot.
One and done.
So, and speaking of the vaccines, they're giving out these vaccine cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, Jess, you talked about it yesterday in this story from the New York Post. So I shared this for you. Fake vaccine certificates are being sold on the dark net.
OMG.
Cyber criminals, and this is criminal, guys. Okay, I'm just reporting this story.
Stop it, Bill. It's not.
Cyber
Stop.
criminals have begun
Stop
to
it.
traffic in fake vaccine and certificates, according to a new report. The dark net. The dark net.
I didn't say I had one. I said someone reached out to me. Someone reached out.
There's the story on the New York Post. The dark net, a part of the internet that isn't visible to search engines and requires a special browser to access it. I need to look into the dark net. Has seen a 300% spike in ads for fake vaccines in the last 3 months under the brands such as Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Sputnik, and Sinopharm, according to Checkpoint Research, an IC security firm. The vendors seem to be interested in setting up long-term relationships where they deliver vaccines in large quantities over a long time period. Prices for the vaccine range between $500 and $600. The vaccine's free, by the way, guys, a real vaccine. And a boom in vaccine-related business on the dark net is recent, according to CPR. Checkpoint attempt to buy the vaccine. The vendor first, attempted to buy the vaccine. The vendor first insisted using an end-to-end encrypted service. Then Checkpoint began a dialogue with the vendor, who assured Checkpoint that they would get the vaccine and it would be temperature regulated during shipping. Then the vendor asked for payment via Bitcoin. Okay. Checkpoint then paid them and gave them a FedEx tracking number. The transaction was made last week, and they're still waiting for it. So there you go. Also, activity on the darknet is expanded to include fake vaccine cards, supposedly from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, for $200 a card.
Okay.
Also, other darknet activity includes fake negative COVID tests. Okay, they're selling those. And you can get those actually in less than 30 minutes for $25. This is outrageous. So you can get supposedly a vaccine. I don't know about all that. But
Okay.
But
they did pay with Bitcoin and they're waiting for that shipment. I'm curious to see.
So you can get a vaccine for $500-$600 on the darknet. You can get a fake vaccine card for $200. And you get a fake COVID test for $30 or $25.
$25. You're good to go.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
All right. 6:45. Bill and Jessica. Here's Billie Eilish. Therefore I Am.